Welcome back to She Speaks Stoic, where we tap into timeless Stoic wisdom to empower your life and relationships. Have you ever felt that moment when a woman says or does something that pushes your buttons, daring you to react? What if those moments aren't random, but tests of your strength and confidence? In this video, we'll uncover why never reacting emotionally to a woman's tests is your greatest asset, and how Stoic principles can help you master this art. Through 10 stages, backed by insights from Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, plus relatable examples, you'll learn how staying calm transforms your relationships and self-worth. Ready to discover why the strongest move is the one you don't make? Let's dive in. 1. The hidden power of staying calm. When a woman tests you, maybe with a teasing comment or a sudden coldness, she's not trying to hurt you. She's gauging your emotional strength, subconsciously seeking a man who stays steady under pressure. These tests, like a gust of wind against a tree, reveal whether you'll bend or stand firm. Reacting with frustration or insecurity hands her your power, showing you're swayed by her words. But staying calm? That's your superpower. Imagine she mentions an ex with a nostalgic smile. Instead of bristling, you nod, change the topic, or grin unfazed. This signals you're grounded, not rattled. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By choosing calm over chaos, you show you're a man of depth, sparking her respect and curiosity. 2. Decoding her subconscious tests. Why does she test you? It's not malice, it's instinct. Women often probe to see if you're the rock she can rely on. Maybe she's distant for a day or casually mentions a flirty coworker. These aren't attacks, they're checks on your stability. Will you demand answers or stay composed? Picture her saying, "My friend thinks you're too serious." A reactive man might defend himself or snap back. But you smile, say, "Maybe I am, but I keep things interesting," and move on. This shows you're secure, not seeking her approval. Understanding these tests as subconscious bids for trust lets you respond with intention. Seneca's wisdom applies. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. Don't take it personally. See it as a chance to showcase your unshakable core. 3. Why composure always wins. Emotional composure isn't about hiding feelings. It's about choosing how to express them. When she tests you, your calm response signals strength that's magnetic. Imagine you're on a date, and she playfully jabs, "You're not as smooth as my ex." A reactive man might argue or sulk, revealing insecurity. But you chuckle, "Good, I'm one of a kind," and keep the vibe light. This shows you're not shaken by comparisons. Women are drawn to men who handle pressure with ease, as it promises reliability in life's storms. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Composure proves you're not at the mercy of her words, building trust and admiration that deepen attraction. 4. When she tests you intentionally. Sometimes, her tests are deliberate. A sharp comment about your choices or a playful dig at your quirks. She's not just teasing, she's watching. Will you snap or stay steady? Imagine you're together and she says, "You're always so busy, maybe you don't have time for me." The urge to justify or over-explain is strong, but that's a trap. Reacting emotionally shows your stability hinges on her mood. Instead, try a calm, "I make time for what matters," with a confident smile. This flips the script, showing you're in control. These moments are your chance to shine, proving you're a man who doesn't crumble under pressure. By staying grounded, you turn her test into a showcase of your resilience. 5. The price of losing control. Losing your cool has a steep cost. Picture a group dinner where she teases, "He's not much of a cook," in front of friends. If you snap back or defend yourself, the mood sours, and doubt creeps in. She wonders, is he always this reactive? That one outburst ripples outward, your confidence dips, you second-guess yourself at work, and friends notice you're off. Now contrast this, you laugh, say, "True, but I'm a pro at ordering takeout," and keep the vibe light. The tension dissolves, and her respect grows. Losing control signals fragility. Staying calm shows strength. Seneca warned, "He who fears death will never do anything worthy." Don't fear her tests. See them as chances to prove your emotional fortitude, preserving your peace and her trust. 6. Rewiring your mindset for strength. To master non-reaction, shift how you see her tests. They're not threats, they're opportunities to flex your stoic muscle. When she pushes your buttons, she's testing your emotional core, not attacking you. Reframe these moments as challenges to prove your worth to yourself. Imagine she's late to reply, and you feel the urge to double text. Instead, pause. Focus on your goals. Hit the gym, finish a project. This mindset, rooted in Epictetus's teaching, first say to yourself what you would be, then do what you have to do, builds a habit of calm. Over time, your steady responses become second nature, earning her respect and reinforcing your confidence. You're not just passing her test, you're building a stronger you. 7. The strength of silent confidence. There's unmatched power in silence. When you don't react to her tests, you become a quiet force, like a mountain unmoved by the wind. Imagine she drops a subtle jab. You don't seem like the romantic type. Instead of defending, you smile, say nothing or reply, "I save it for the right moments." Your restraint intrigues her. She wonders why you're unfazed, what makes you so steady. This silent confidence isn't passive. It's a bold statement of self-assurance. Women are drawn to men who don't need to prove themselves with words. Your calm signals you're a safe harbor in life's chaos, fostering trust and attraction. By staying silent, you let your presence speak, proving your worth without a single outburst. 8. The hallmark of a resilient man. A resilient man isn't defined by wealth or charm. It's his emotional strength that sets him apart. When you stay composed during her tests, you show you're not just another guy chasing approval. Picture a party where she teases, "He's not much of a dancer." Others might watch, waiting for you to flinch. But you grin, "I've got other moves," keeping it playful. This resilience, staying steady under scrutiny, makes you magnetic. Women trust men who don't waver, knowing they'll stand firm in tough times. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no time arguing what a good man should be one." Your calm response to tests proves you're a man of substance, earning respect that lasts beyond fleeting moments. 9. The journey to emotional mastery. Mastering non-reaction isn't just about passing her tests, it's about becoming the man you aspire to be. Every time you choose calm over impulsivity, you forge a stronger, more resilient self. Picture a moment when she tests you with a sharp comment, like, "You're not as outgoing as my friend's partner." Instead of defending, you pause, smile and say, "I bring my own vibe." This restraint builds a habit of emotional control, aligning with Seneca's wisdom. He who fears death will never do anything worthy. Her tests are opportunities to prove your strength to yourself, not just her. Over time, this practice transforms how you handle life's challenges, work stress, social friction, or personal doubts. You become a man who leads with purpose, not reaction, earning admiration not just from her, but from everyone. This journey to emotional mastery shapes you into a beacon of stability, magnetic in your quiet power. 10. Building her trust and admiration. Your consistent composure through her tests does more than diffuse tension. It builds her trust and admiration. When you stay steady, whether she's teasing or distant, you show you're a man who can weather any storm. Imagine she casually mentions an ex's charm. You respond with a calm, "Sounds like he had his moments," unshaken. This signals you're secure, not threatened, deepening her confidence in you. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we control, our responses, not her actions. Epictetus said, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life." By mastering your reactions, you create a dynamic where her respect grows naturally, rooted in your reliability. This isn't just attraction, it's the foundation for a bond built on mutual trust, where her admiration reflects the strength you've cultivated within. These 10 stages show why never reacting emotionally to a woman's tests is your greatest strength. Stoic restraint isn't about suppressing feelings, it's about choosing calm, proving your worth, and building trust. By staying grounded, you become a man who commands respect, not just in relationships but in life. If this resonated, hit the like button to share this wisdom. Subscribe to She Speaks Stoic for more insights on mastering relationships and personal growth. Comment below. How do you stay calm when tested? Or write, my strength is unshakable. Thank you for watching. Keep growing, stay steady, and see you in the next video.